What about Godfrey? How come? I mean, is he gonna show up?
I'm sure he will. He is like alongside Morgott and Godric. He just feels like he fits really well, so he has to.
But they are kind of surprising us a little bit with who they are picking.
That is true, but I feel like Godfrey is just such a natural choice. How could they not go with him? You know,
Who do you think he'll be with?
Sentient Pest we're going with.
Yes.
That's the insect.
Okay. Oh, watch, he'll be with the insect.
Oh, that would not fit. I would not like that.
Well, I definitely don't want Artorias there.
No. Let's see here. Oh, Knight of the Fathom. That's Maris. Increases our maximum health. That's very good.
Thank you, Maris.
Yes. Huh. Alright. Now let me see. I want to... That deals magic damage. Is there anything that lets us do fire damage right off the bat? Maybe not? I'm not going to look too deeply for one, because like last time, I'm just going to try to find one while we're out. And a lot of things deal fire damage, so I think we should be fine. So what do you think the insect is going to look like? There are two of them.
Like a fly. It's going to be a flying bug thing.
Do you think it'll be at all like the flies from Ashes of Ariandel? And the ones that return in the DLC?
Yeah. That's why I haven't been wanting to do this. I know we're going to be disturbed.
Yeah. That makes sense. Certainly does. They really like disturbing.
They do, and they're good at it. They like it, and they're good at it.
Yes, that's the scary part. Okay.
Even the downstairs team.
They're so upset at the upstairs team for stealing their thunder sometimes that they've gotten very good at it.
As a matter of fact, they name all of these disgusting things after the people upstairs.
It's like...
This one's Paul.
It's like designing the Titans from Attack on Titan.
Exactly.
Yep. That's great. Okay, here we have a whole group of weapons and chests. Ouch. At least I assume there are probably weapons in the chests in here. There's nothing confirming that as of yet, but I make that assumption because if there are, it would be beneficial to us. At least I assume it would be beneficial if there are.
Okay. I would, yeah.
Axe. That does not do fire damage, but it looks useful nonetheless. That was useful against Maris. Great Mace. Also doesn't do fire damage. But I assume it is good nonetheless. That's the approach I will take. Because I would rather assume that something is useful than assume it's not useful and then end up needing it.
Yes. Yep.
Ouch. I did not see that guy approaching. Oh, fire grease.
Yay.
That's very good. And I'm going to buy one of these. Ouch. Why did I say ouch? You didn't hit me. I do that a lot.
But if he did, it would have been an ouch. So.
Yes. Alright, now where... Okay.
You know, that is quite the sword, because it just went through all of his armor.
Well, yes, but we're also quite the user of swords.
True.
I feel like that has more to do with it than the sword itself. No hate on our sword, but it's praise to us.
Yes,
as a
kudos
person.
to us.
Ooh, now this is interesting. We haven't seen Radon's soldiers yet, but these are Radon's soldiers here.
We're gonna see him.
I-
Oh, you better not. Yes, you with the insect? That's not right. And if it isn't, it's gonna be one big, huge insect.
Yeah, that would be it if it was with Radon. Oh, this is frightening now. Also, Radon's soldiers are beating me rather handily. Ah, yep, I died. I hadn't even managed to level up yet, so I guess there was no real punishment for dying because, what, am I gonna lose a level? It's not like I can.
No, there's nowhere to go.
Yep. Oh, Red Mane Knights are considered a boss fight, I guess. Oh dear. Well, I'm already
dear,
almost
right.
dead. Hello everyone, pardon me.
Pardon me, I just need a spice three.
Yep, in order to get back to where my runes are, wherever they are. Oh, this guy picked them up? He did, didn't they? That's what I'm saying. Need of you. While I have them back, it would be good to stay here and try to defeat these Red Mane Knights, because they use fire. So in theory, we should get fire from them. However, I doubt my ability to do so.
Oh, yeah, you
Defeat
can.
them. I have no health and no Estus. I'm leaving. Tactical retreat.
Well, we are good at that.
We are. We have developed quite a good strategy in that regard. Let's see. There's a church up here, which is always good to see. I have figured out what all the map icons mean. And the one that we just jumped right into through the non-existent roof is a church.
Looks like Smog's been in there.
Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, I think I see what those mean too now. Little red icon means that it must be Radon's soldiers, because his soldiers use fire, and the icon is orange like the fire. So it makes sense, I guess.
Now, we haven't brought Ken up yet, so I'm going to bring Ken up.
Okay.
He would be upset with these posts because they're all standing straight up.
He would be. He'd be very dismayed with whoever established them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing? You're not doing it even remotely correct.
You're fired.
I'm not even sure he has the capacity to hire people, but assuming he does...
Yeah, but don't tell him that. He thinks he does. He thinks
Yeah.
he has any power and every power. Somebody already raided our chest.
No, that was me.
Oh.
I had already done that. Don't worry, I'm already a step ahead.
Oh, good.
I'm a step ahead of myself. Because, you know, my brain can think faster than I can think. We've established that.
Yes.
Fire axe! Okay, excellent. Oh my gosh, what is this man doing? It seems that they're not letting us be on our own.
Live.
I guess I can respect that.
I don't know. They don't even know us.
That is true, but,
They didn't even ask if, hey, are you coming? Are you our new recruit? Who sent you?
No.
Want to play?
People just aren't... If there's one thing I've learned, that's a question I would definitely say no to.
Unless it was a troll.
Yes. In which case, I wouldn't just say no, I would
You'd run. Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. How do I get the better smithing stones is my question. Because only sometimes do the merchants sell them.
You have to say please.
What do I say please to, though?
All of them. And one of them are a war.
Fair. That's fair. I notice that I made a bad decision in where I decided to go, because there was a site of grace right near where we were, but I decided to go halfway across the map in order to find a different one.
Whoops.
Well, it happens.
It does.
Now, I think what I've learned is that these merchants all just sell the same item, but in different spots. Also, why did I leave? I went to find that site of grace for a reason, and I wasn't done.
What?
There we go. Okay, I would say we have a fire axe, so we are not doing poorly. But at the same time, I definitely could have set this up better. Where is it heading? Okay. Oh, yeah. I wonder why that volcano area is there sometimes, but not other times. Actually, maybe it's because it would make it too easy on us to get a fiery weapon if there was a whole fiery area. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's rude of them.
Who would want to make it easy on us?
That's a good point. Nobody ever does that.
No.
It says there's a tunnel right here.
Did we just passed it?
No.
It looked like that was a tunnel. Right there. No, you just passed it again.
Here?
Yeah, look in there. Go. Oh.
I'm not seeing
It was just no. You turned around. It was just like a rock pathway, right?
Oh. Are you wearing
No.
your stealth glasses?
No, I'm not. Sadly, that was a good one.
That's fair. It happens. I did the same thing just a couple days ago. Oh dear. Oh dear, I hope I don't get hit by that. That was their cue to hit me with it, but they did not.
Yeah.
I'm very glad.
Yeah. Ow.
No, that was all part of the plan. Might not look like I jumped over it successfully, but I did.
That just reminded me when you got stuck in that fence.
Yes.
Oh, that was the funniest thing I ever
That
saw.
was priceless. Oh no. Oh, this is a new guy. This is the type of person that normally guards the Erdtree avatars. But I've already seen an Erdtree avatar in another place, which makes me think it's probably not going to be one of them. Like, we've already seen that as a minor boss. Which I guess would actually fit with Elmer, considering he also got downgraded. And I don't remember where we saw the Erdtree avatar, but it could have been before the Godskin duo, which is...
It was, right?
In that case, that would make sense because we technically weren't supposed to do that yet. Or at least, like, it's a later one. Not that we weren't supposed to do it, but that it's, like, later on. So it could be an Erdtree avatar.
And that's just fitting for us. We do things that way.
Yes. Not even entirely backwards, just strange.
Yeah. Gotta be heavy.
Yeah. They're also not exactly using it the best, I noticed. Is it going to be an Erdtree avatar? Ulcerated Tree Spirit, okay. I also saw one of these guys earlier. I wish it was an Erdtree avatar because these guys are a little bit tougher, but not too bad. Ow. Okay.
Kind of funny because he seems way more like a lizard dragon type thing than a tree.
Yeah. I do wonder why he is a lizard or snake-like type of thing. Because when you think of snakes in Elden Ring, you think of Rykard and Mesmer.
Yeah. Well, I kind of think of Mesmer with this guy.
Mesmer removed all of them.
Why this spirit guy's in such a bad mood? It's like, I got a
visit
bad
Mesmer.
dentist. I want a new one.
So does everyone. You're not alone. We feel your pain.
We really do.
Yep.
We'll put you out of your misery.
Considering his teeth seem to be made out of wood, just like the rest of him.
Well, that's Mesmer ran out of ivory or whatever.
No, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Mesmer took an axe to this guy's mouth.
He couldn't find his dental tools.
No.
Or those are his dental tools,
Yeah, that's
actually.
I'm thinking in this instance, they were his dental tools.
Yeah.
Is that conversion? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Eye stretch break.
Oh, good thinking. Can you do your eye strap? Is it better to take your glasses off?
Yeah.
Day 2, Christopher.
There we
That
are.
was quite the day.
That was. Though these days go by really quickly, I will say.
We should go get a cheeseburger.
Who would run a McDonald's around here?
Patches.
That makes complete sense. And it would have to be McDonald's. It wouldn't be a burger. We know who runs the Burger Kings. But Patches is the kind of guy to be a McDonald's.
He is. He
guy.
is.
Yeah.
Do you think he dresses up like the McDonald's clown?
No, he forces someone else to.
Sigurd.
Poor guy.
Oh, because he steals his stuff and then he throws down the clown outfit.
Oh, poor Sigurd. Okay.
Oh.
It's alright. I'm fine. Radon did that attack. Makes sense. These are Radon soldiers, after all. It's also an attack that Artorias used, but that doesn't really seem to have as much relevance.
Radon and Artorias, are they,
Not connected in any way.
oh, okay.
Because Artorias is Dark Souls and Radon is Elf, and so
They don't know each other.
they are fully independent. Ooh. Sacred Tree Cross Shield. I think that'll come in handy. Also, I'm taking a Golden Great Bow. Because I feel like if Maris was any indication, it's a good thing to have a bow in our possession, even if we don't think we need it.
Well, especially if the thing is going to be flying insects, I think the
that's
bow's a
great
good
point.
idea. And then just don't forget the arrows along with the bow.
Yeah. Seemingly we get arrows automatically, which is quite nice.
And we don't run out,
No, we do not.
which is really nice.
Yes. Now, in any of the other games, like, because we're just given the stuff by picking it up here, normally we would have to either pick up our own arrows or buy them. So, like, either in Majula or Round Table Holder or someplace like that. Fortunately, that does not seem to be an issue here, because when we were fighting Maris, we just had as many arrows as we needed. We used a lot of them.
Well, I definitely like how Radon had his knight's dress.
Yeah, they do have a really cool look to them.
They do.
That's a Gargoyle's Fire Halberd, which seems like it is slow, but I imagine it is quite good as well. I'm going to keep it. It's not to say I'm necessarily going to use it, but I am going to keep it. Because we don't know what we're dealing with exactly, and so we need to be prepared for anything.
Yeah. The anything that is making me very nervous.
Yeah, me too. Considering we know what anything means. It really does mean anything.
Yes.
Okay. It's making us go in this general direction. That being said, I do want to at least see, because we have a little bit of spare time. Maybe not, but I will pretend we do. I want to see what this icon is that's glowing over here.
Are your allergies bothering you?
Yeah. Yeah, they very much are.
Mm.
Alright, what is it? Oh, it's a tree sentinel. Alright. Hello. I just wanted to see who you were. Goodbye.
See you around. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, and that guy over there is probably still looking for his kids.
They're long gone. They
Yeah.
came out of the bushes and they ran as far as they could.
They're all grown up at this point.
Graduation day.
He's looking for their school at this point, yeah.
It is graduation day today for grammar schools.
Huh.
I was going to his kid's 6th grade graduation.
This, another person is lobbying. This isn't even like a strong perfumer, just a normal perfumer. It's even worse than last time.
Still not going well for them.
Legitimately, this guy right here, the little swordsman with a crossbow,
Yeah.
he would be a tougher boss than the perfumer, by a good margin. I think the only reason they managed to lobby their way into this game is because a perfumer named Perfumer Trisha was a boss in Elden Ring. But I don't think they realized that she was a duo boss with a Leonine Misbegotten, who is already a boss fight in other places, and that's why she was considered a boss. So,
Well, don't forget downstairs now.
no, I think it's just lobbying. I think in this case, that's all it is. There is something interesting looking over here. It has a different icon than Radahn's previous, like Radahn's soldiers' places. It has like a white icon instead of an orange one. Giant bubbles are forming. What does this mean?
Oh dear.
Those are large bubbles.
Oh,
SpongeBob would be happy.
Yeah, he would, except they look very heavy.
Yes.
Like they don't pop easily.
No, and I don't want to be near that.
No.
Yes, it's following me, and I am creeped out by the massive bubble that follows me.
Yes. Oh dear.
Yeah, it naturally can float because it's a bubble, and I'm seeing a red icon glowing over here, which makes me think it has something to do with this. Like it's the cause of something. I'm going to check that out.
That guy was wondering about it too.
Understandably so. Just a massive bubble appears. Yeah, I'd be confuzzled too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's going on over here? Will I die if I touch it?
There's only one way to find out.
There it is. Maris? Well, that's a surprise.
Well, I think she would like this area better. I think she likes her bubble.
Yeah.
Has more stuff.
Yeah.
But she doesn't seem as peaceful though.
No. She's mad. Well, now I am quite confounded.
Same, except that I'm really used to that.
That's fair. I don't know why Maris is here, but then again, I don't know why anyone is here, so maybe I shouldn't be questioning it too much. seems to only be phase 1 because she's going down quite easily, relatively speaking. Like, we're doing a lot of damage. Which makes me think she only has the equivalent of phase 1. Do you think she's only showing up because we already beat her, or do you think this is a possibility to see her even beforehand? Because this is, like, the insect is earlier in the list.
Yep. I think it has part to do with us going out of order. Right? Like, we would have seen her here, and then we'd have to fight her later. Because she was technically supposed to be last, right?
No, that's the dragon.
Oh, the dragon.
Maris
Okay.
was only a few down the list. It goes the gaping maw, then the insect, then Maris. Then the goat head man, then the knight, then the dragon.
So we were supposed to see her here in the insect world, and then next.
I apologize. Oh. Oh yeah, she didn't die right there like she did last time. She just kind of left.
Well, it said great enemy felled.
It said completed augur raid. Unifying fate we just picked up. What? Unifying fate. That seems like it would be relevant, but I can't find it in our items. Huh.
Okay, wait, what do you think is going on?
I don't know. I think maybe there's I would say it's like 50-50. Either we weren't supposed to fight, like either we got to fight her now that we've already beaten her, or we were supposed to fight her here before we actually fight her normally. One of the two. We have not seen an instance of Gladius showing up outside of, like, when we've already fought him. Only Maris. So I feel like that's probably relevant.
Yeah. But we shouldn't speak too soon because Gladius may just be right around the corner.
That's very plausible. I would not doubt that. I think our current weaponry is good. If we need to switch out a fire weapon, we have a weapon that we can switch to. But I'd rather not do that without first knowing that we have to, because I don't want to do something that we don't have to do.
I was just admiring our shield. I didn't even see you pick that up.
I was unprepared. I was
busy looking at the shield.
Okay, so these are Rykard's servants. This is not a fitting Rykard area, so I don't know who this is going to be. Mesmer, maybe? We're going to fight Tanith. That would not make sense.
No.
Then again, when have things ever made sense?
Well, true.
But yeah, I don't think we're going to fight Tanith.
Not only is she a vegetarian, she abhors violence.
Yep. Considering I am recording this, like, I wonder if someone for some reason does happen to stumble upon this, what would they think of that statement?
I'm high.
Then again, I mean, it's not like we don't already appear a little high.
Just spoke more than normal.
Okay, this makes sense. This guy is also in Volcano Manor, and he also is vaguely lizard-like. Okay, we do definitely need to switch out to a not-fire weapon, so I'm glad I brought it. I wish I'd upgraded it, but you know, that's just how it goes. You have a good shield. That's
Yeah.
what's really important.
I kind of like this guy.
I do too. Now, I cannot tell, but based on the size, I think this is a very specific type of magma worm. I think, so in Elden Ring, there's only one guy called Great Worm, and that is the guy named Theodorix. There's Magma Worm Mechar and Great Worm Theodorix, and those are the only two that are named. Ouch. Ouch. I very well might lose. I'm not doing well so far. It's funny that a lizard would be the lead up to an insect.
It is. Well, just another indication this is one heck of an insect.
Yeah.
He's got this guy bowing down to him.
Yeah.
Oh, he just knocked down a tree.
Yeah. They have a tendency of doing that, I've noticed. Not just magma worms, but people more generally.
Yeah, he's actually really cute.
Yeah, I will admit the magma worms are. I think you just have a lizard cuteness bias.
Could be. And anything with wings.
Yeah.
Even if they're not like the prettiest of wings, I usually still like them.
Understandably so. I respect that.
Except for insects with wings.
Or Estelle.
Estelle is just in a different league. There's nothing that Estelle could do that I would like.
What about Kill Rykard?
You know, that I would just, it wouldn't make me like him. I just appreciate the fact that he did that.
Alright.
You know, even if Estelle had like a, oh, that would make it even worse. I'm not even gonna say. I was going to say have a horse body, but no, because then no, that would disturb me. So no, I'm not even going to say that.
What if Estelle?
Retracting that?
What if Estelle built and funded an orphanage for all the kids who died in war?
I wouldn't trust.
Wait, I said that wrong. An orphanage for all the kids who died in war.
Yeah, that would be something Estelle would do. Yeah. And I throw him in there and lock the door and throw away the key.
Yeah, that was a Freudian slip just then.
But you know, if Estelle did what I think you were trying to say he did, I wouldn't trust it. He would be up to something.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Like a holding tank to feed the orphanage, the kids, the orphans. To Rykard or something. You know, like in Jurassic Park where they put the goat.
Oh yeah.
You do that. You know, this is gross.
Let's just
I
move
just got
on.
this horrible image. Yeah.
Let's just do something else.
Okay. Kill this thing.
Sorry, guy. Sorry.
I know.
Well, if his head was a little closer to the ground, then I could attack it. But sadly, his head is very far off the ground, and so I cannot attack it, meaning I'm forced to attack his legs. Like, just then I could hit his head. So he basically put his head on the ground. For the most part, he doesn't do that. Feel a little like Éomer in Lord of the Rings. I would cut off your head if it stood just a little, but a bit further off the ground or something like that. Alright. Down to the wire, basically. Oh, and I knocked him down. That's a good sign. My apologies.
Yeah. Sorry.
Our axe kind of looks like it would be... It has teeth on it, this Mesmer's.
It is.
Yay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So now it's our turn to fight the insect. Are you ready?
No.
I'm not really either, truth be told. Okay, I think this is the best we can do. Yeah, okay. And then this is our best weapon, I think. Yeah. Alright.
Here goes it.
We're going to fight the insect, or multiple insects. We're not quite sure on that yet, but we're going to fight them. Right, what do you think it's going to look like? You know how it's always that sandy area?
Uh-huh, big long legs. It's going to have the big dangly legs that are, and then wings and
I'm wondering,
bug eye. No, I don't know about the eyes.
I think the area we'll fight it in will be dark and purple or green.
Purple.
Okay. Because with Gladius it was like darker and reddish, with Maris it was bluer, and then with the dragon it was more white. I'm wondering. I know I'm not gonna like it, but I'm probably gonna like it.
It's gonna have a pointy, like a needle, you know.
Ooh, yeah, one of those things.
Yeah.
What are those things called?
What are they called? I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So far, just... Why are you pretty?
I know, I was just gonna say,
oh, never mind.
Yeah. I like the
Gnoster,
butterfly.
Wisdom of Night. Wisdom of Night.
Well, it's like a spider.
Yeah.
The spider's not an insect.
It's not. Wait a minute.
Well, appearance-wise, it's not as scary as I was expecting at all.
Me neither. But something's off about this guy. Something's very off.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, he just has like 2 attacks that I've seen so far.
Well, it's gonna change.
I mean,
this isn't gonna be. Yeah, this isn't gonna be it.
But there are 2 of them as well. Makes me curious too. Like,
why is the pretty butterfly hanging out over there?
Yeah. Like, what exactly are they doing, the 2 of them? And what exactly am I supposed to do?
What's this guy's name? Guns?
Gnoster. There he goes. He's screaming. Very angry. Ooh, he's under the ground. That's not good. Oh dear. Not like that. Oh, the butterfly's doing something different this time. What? Huh? calcified. I think I see how it is. We need to fight one of them for a bit, then the other one more directly for a bit. Okay, now this guy's back in the fight. So I think Gnoster is the butterfly. I think it's a moth. And I think the scorpion-like thing is just something else.
Well, I'm gonna call her. Not the scorpion thing, the moth.
Okay.
And I really like the wings. Feel bad like attacking.
This is not nearly as disturbing as we both expected.
No, not at all. This is like,
Pretty.
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10 is minus 100,000 from what I was expecting on the spectrum of scary and disturbing. And
Me too. We're still in phase 1. I wonder what they're going to do starting phase 2.
well, and the thing is, he really doesn't have much of an attack.
No.
I mean,
Oh dear, I got poisoned. That's a bad sign. I want to at least get to phase 2 to see what they're going to do. I think we're close to it. What? Oh, that was with poison. Oh, yep, it is. Oh, I see. Now they're together. final ability to revive. Alright.
So what do you think of that fight?
That was really good. I feel bad for them, honestly.
Well, they won.
Yeah. But I feel bad. You know, I feel at least a little bit bad for all of them so far. At least a little. They're pretty.
Well, even squirrel tails?
Yeah. I meant they're pretty in regards to these two specifically.
Yeah. Is this a good spot?
You know, I should have guessed it based on the... Yeah, this is a good spot. I should have guessed what they would be like based on their description. A flying insect and living shears that trail the earth. Those lucky enough to escape the former's reign of magic light fall victim to the shears. If moth poison is ingested, it will eat through the host, a parasite that cannot be removed alone. Yeah, I should have guessed that would be kind of what it would be like based on that description, but you know.
Oh no, I'd rather like keep it a mystery.
Yeah, I like that.
I like going into it not having no idea and then just being completely surprised, like I was in that one.
Yeah.
Not at all what I had conjured up in my head.
And I am very glad it is not at all what I was conjuring up in my head.
Well, I am too, with mine too.
Yes.
Because I really, that moth was very pretty.
Yeah.
Is that the fighting insect manual?
Yes.
Easy for me to say.
Okay, so I'm thinking we got a good rune right here. So I'm thinking we should use it because it increases our strength and our poise.
Alright.
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
Do you remember the Moonlight Butterfly from Dark Souls 1?
Yes.
That's
I do.
kind of what that moth reminds me of. The magic and
But
the
this one was
blue.
fatter.
This one is definitely more of a moth shape than a butterfly shape.
Yeah. She doesn't like being called fatter.
No.
Do these wings make me look fat?
No, they do not. They make you look like a moth. That's normal. For a moth. Wouldn't be normal for a butterfly. If you were a butterfly, I would call you fat. But you're not.
But you're not a butterfly.
Yes.
So we won't.
Yes.
And you're really cute.
So the insect is definitely referring to the moth, and then I guess the crustacean is just along for the ride.
Except that the moth is riding him. So
Yeah.
he's not really along for the ride.
He is the ride. He's
He
just
is
the
the
ride. Yeah. He's the pair of scissors, judging by the description.
Yeah.
Hello, random wandering people. Hello, more random wandering people.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Yep.
Yep, we won't kill you if you're not attacking us, for the most part. There are some few exceptions to that rule, but generally there are people who would attack us anyway. Like this guy.
Like I was just gonna say, speaking of which, yes, and
Yep.
and there are exceptions to things that I think are cute with wings.
Poor guy. Well, this guy doesn't deserve that.
I know, he thought he was looking like all that.
Ooh, these are once again Godric's soldiers. But
No, they're
Commander Niels?
no, they're Islamic? No, Hebrew woman?
No, Hindu.
Hindu? No, because their whole face is covered.
Yes, they are Afghani women.
Afghan woman.
Yeah, who are also Muslim, yes.
So you're fighting women right now.
I feel good about myself. Haha, come here.
You need more to cover their face. Well, she's trying to make herself intelligent. But she had the wrong thing going.
Yeah, that happens. You're not supposed to cover your whole face, you're just supposed to cover your, I don't know, your
Yeah, but how are you supposed to know unless you put the intelligent mask on? That's how you're supposed to put it on.
That's good. The Serpent Hunter? That's the one that you use against Rykard.
We needed a Serpent Hunter in Sekra.
Oh, I wish we had that. That would have proven quite useful. Then again, we did eventually technically fight it. By stealing its liver. Which is close enough.
It works.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I don't exactly like dying, but it's at least not as bad as having to deal with the serpents in Sekiro.
True.
Now,
That was more like dying from a heart attack.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh wait. Ah. Okay, not dead yet. Barely. Yeah, I'm basically dead. Just want to beat this guy before I die. That's my goal. Okay, I did it. Okay, I managed. Alright, I'm out of here.
You know, that's kind of funny because after all that, he went down pretty easily. It seemed like just that one hit.
No, it was a lot of hits that had to be hit.
That accumulated?
Yeah.
It just looked like it was that one boom, and he fell.
No. No, it very much was not. It was a large process. Also, we are being corralled far to the south for this one. There. Oh, hello, merchant. I'm going to buy stuff from you. Thank you very much. All right, goodbye. I bought a thing to upgrade our sword. Now, it's not going to be the sword we use against, not Gunther. You said Gunther. It's not Grimus. Shoot. Its name.
The guy we just fought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Aww. Could have said hi.
No. I was already long gone by the time that thought crossed my mind.
Might have been nice.
There was something moving down there. Oh, magma orb, okay. I'm just dropping back. Right, I have actually been doing a poor job at finding fiery weaponry this time around, and I need to rectify that by fighting a Crucible Knight, because that's the solution to everything. Those aren't Crucible Knights. That's a shield. That's a good shield. Oh, that is a spiky shield. That's not Elmer's, though. Elmer's shield isn't spiky in the same way. Still cool, though.
It is.
I would not want to be fighting against me.
No.
That's good. Keep fire pots. Those are also good. Another chest.
Now, when you jump,
Yeah.
just make sure you're really careful with your shield.
Yes, that is a good idea. Sadly, I don't know how to be smart. Difference here, 67 and 59. Alright,
Oh, jeez.
yeah,
What
we're
did
fine.
I just say?
Don't worry, we're
and
fine.
then you like rolled on top of it.
We're fine. Nothing bad happened.
You don't listen to a word I say.
No. I mean, I listen. I just
and
don't.
you just did it again.
No, I hear but not listen. That's what I do.
Well, for the most part, I'd say that'd probably be wise, but I do happen to know that rolling with a spiky shield is probably dangerous.
Yes.
Oh, you're killing me.
Yeah. I'm also not killing myself somehow.
You're busy killing me.
Yes. Oh, there are these people again. But there's no volcano this time. So they don't have a home. I will be Estelle and make them an orphanage.
Oh, let's not go there. I can leave that orphanage alone.
Yeah, that's smart. It's one instance in which you probably want to leave the orphans alone, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If Estelle's been anywhere around them,
It's not a good sign.
No.
Alright, I need to find us a weapon. But I have... Oh, I'm in a hole. I have been doing a poor job of it so far, but I will try to do better.
I don't think there's any Crucible Knights in this area.
Sadly, no. And when I tried looking for one before, I did not see it. Oh,
What's that up in the sky?
that's a good question. I'm wondering if it's not another thing where... I've seen something like that before. Do you think it's like the bubbles, where if we enter into it, it'll put us into a boss fight? Do you think that'll be the
yeah.
gaping boss fight?
Ew. No. I don't.
We are after it in the list. I do.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I guess so. Hello, Nightlords.
Ask somebody who's played.
Yeah, that's the good method. Let's see here. Okay, we have to go far to the south for this one. Ooh, that's a treasure chest. Just have good treasure. Sadly,
No.
there's a prawn in there. Good for them.
So we headed to that round thing right now? The round thing in the sky?
I would be, but right now night is coming, so I have to hurry. But I'm doing a poor job at that. Okay, so that's where it is, over there. Got it. I see where it is for when we finish. Sadly, there's a fire area, but I'm not seeing fire weaponry. So, I lose, I guess. We know where this is, we know where we're supposed to go. And it looks like we'll be fighting someone in the water again.
Well, that won't be Godfrey. He's not a water guy.
Probably not. Do I have enough time to get to that site of grace before the fire comes there?
Yes.
Alright, do it. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yay.
Now, I haven't actually come across any churches so far. Actually, no. Did I?
You did the one. We went to the church, but then it was completely the way that you were, like, far away from the fire that was close to us, you know, at the beginning.
Yeah.
That church.
Got it.
Oh, here's a dog.
So this will be the smelter demon. It's weird to me that the smelter demon arrives in water.
Well, he runs hot, and it cools him down.
I guess so. You know, they do have to have stuff in forges, like to cool down the metal.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess it makes sense.
So, do these dogs bark, or do they meow?
That is an excellent question. Doing poorly. This is quite bad. I am actually very concerned about our capacity to win this.
Well, there we go.
Good to see you. Good to hear you.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
See you later.
Yep. See you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So, whenever we're gonna fight somebody in the water, we can pretty much count on the Smelter Demon.
I don't know, because Godric was the first person we fought in the water.
Okay, and then, because also Morgoth, when we were in the fields, he hasn't come back.
No, that's because he was always the guy we fought right before Gladius.
Okay.
And we haven't fought Gladius yet.
So how come Smelter Demon keep showing up?
I don't know. I think it's just our luck really favors him. Because I think logically, it's probably between him, Godric, and the tree spirit. Like, those are probably the three that can show up. But for some reason, it's just always him.
Do you think it's just completely random in the programming? And it's just like, it just...
Either that, or because we're always fighting close range, it always gives us the Smelter Demon because he is best fought at close range or something like that.
So if we enter, we should test it. So if we enter the water, but our weapon was the bow.
Alright.
And see who pops up.
Yeah.
See if it makes a difference.
I think that's a possibility. Still have not found a fire weapon, which is not good. We need a fire weapon. Well, we don't need one, but it would be very helpful. Also, I think we're right underneath the thing in the sky right now. Okay. Well, they're strong. Ouch. I knew I did not trust the bird. The bird is here. That's the bird.
It's a different bird.
No, that's him. That's him right there. And there's the witch, too. I don't know which one is the witch, but if that's the recluse, then I was smart for not trusting you.
Aw, man, I feel bad. I had faith in them.
I don't know why they're here. Maybe they are different people.
I think they are. You just have it out there.
Yeah, I do. But I feel vindicated.
No, they were different.
Because it was a guy called Night Guardian. And we know the bird is called Guardian. So it's like Guardian, but night version. And hope for a weapon that does fire. Okay, that's a bow. Always good. Spear. Oh, giant bubbles are forming again. Should we try to enter one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, mares. Hopefully. Yep, it's mares again.
Now she even has trees.
Assuming she doesn't break them quite quickly, which I think she probably will.
She didn't have trees last time, right?
No.
No.
Not that I remember.
So every time we see her, she's gonna have more in her little area.
I have to replace those weird, like, attacking plant things somehow.
Yeah. There's a guy back there.
I didn't see that. Okay, Night's Tide is growing stronger. I hope the fire doesn't come here in the middle of this fight.
Wait, you didn't see the guy standing back there?
No.
I swear to God there was. Oh, maybe I thought that was the guy.
Oh, like the tree. That's understandable. I apologize.
Well, I'll tell you, the places are getting so much nicer.
Honestly, yeah. We have Unifying Fate again. I wonder what it's called that. Okay, this right here is basically our last chance to pick up a fire weapon. I hope we find one. And the fire is closing in on this place. Okay, never mind.
Thank you.
There, dude, the fire's coming. I have to outrun the fire. Dad says it's possible to outrun a fire. I don't believe him.
Well, when they had those fires up in the Oakland Hills, people were running down the street for their lives, and some people didn't make it, but some people did.
That's good.
So I think it just depends on the wind.
Yeah.
How fast you can run. Mostly the wind. The minute it wants to change direction and send a big gust, the fire moves that much more quickly, and makes up a lot of ground.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'd be doomed.
In a fire?
Yeah,
no,
if I had to run.
No, you'd have me. I would be your crutch.
I will just be, I'll just be, Mikola. Radon.
You don't have his hair.
I know.
If you had his hair, like, the fire would catch all the way up to it.
Seriously. It's like, well, I was outrunning the fire, but his darn hair.
The hair came all the way there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. I really need to find a merchant, because if we can find a merchant, we can upgrade our weapon again. But if
Are we giving up on finding a fire weapon?
I think so. I have not found one, but I have checked many places. At this point, I think it's better just upgrade our current weapon.
Yeah.
Ouch.
There was our tunnel.
Okay, there might be a fire weapon down here. It's a possibility.
Come on, fire weapon.
There is a weapon there. There's a curved sword. None of them are fire weapons, though.
Curved sword is kind of cool.
It's cool, but it's not
as useful.
It's fire, yeah. Oh dear. Oh no.
When in these games, in these fights, when would you want to use a curved sword? Because normally you want a long one to keep your distance, right?
I think a curved sword moves quicker. So I think... Also, I think a curved sword It's better against people who have, like, robes instead of armor. So against the Godskins, for example, I think a curved sword is better.
Just saying those names makes me laugh.
That's fair. I love them.
Oh, they're awesome.
I think Godfrey in his second phase as well is someone who would... Actually, no. Because Godfrey in his second phase, he doesn't have any... Like, he has no shirt. So, I think with him, it's like both of them are equally good. What's another example?
What about Father Arendelle? He has a robe, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think it
probably... He has a chair. How does it work on chairs?
I have no idea. I think probably in both him and Sister Freya, they're probably good. Admittedly, I don't think I ever really use curved swords because I just tend to use long swords. But I know that they can be good.
You know, with Father Arendelle, you need your fire weapon so you can light his chair on fire. Then he'd really be in the hot seat.
Oh, he would. Good one. Alright, yeah, actually here, I should pick up another weapon. Which one of you is better?
That's the pointy one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is called Siluria's Tree. That Siluria is one of the two main Crucible Knights. So it's probably a good weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we have not found a fire weapon, but I think this one is probably quite good.
Yeah.
Is lower. Oh, but we can poke from behind a shield. I think that's really good. Especially considering this shield.
The one we can't fall on.
And nope, we do not want to fall on this shield.
You can't slide on this one.
Ooh, yeah, we just get stuck in the ground.
Yeah. and then it would pitch us forward.
Oh, now that's a Godskin thing right there.
Yep.
These guys gonna attack us. Yep, that guy right there is trying to attack us. He's just doing a poor job at it.
You know, if I took one look at us, and all I had was that thing that he's holding...
Yeah, I would not try to fight us.
Seriously, I would run the other way.
Yeah, I think
or just pretend I didn't notice you and I don't want to harm you. And
I think that would be the smart thing to do, but these people are not smart.
Apparently, oh, he's coming with the longer one.
Well, that's good, but he has
I got
shield.
this. I got it. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, we can just legitimately just keep our shield up and then poke them from behind it. So that's quite nice.
Yes. That's my kind of get up.
Me too. Hopefully nobody attacks me behind while I'm taking a sip of water this time.
No, clear. Oh!
No, there's someone behind me.
There was, yep.
Oh, this is different. These are Nox.
Oh.
So it's not the Magma Worm this time. Hopefully it's not a Stell either.
No, we're through with this stuff.
That would be pleasant, but I don't know what other people are fought in the Eternal Cities. Maybe the Ancestor Spirit, but we already... The Ancestor Spirit is... That would make sense.
Well, they're really pretty weird.
Yeah. These things are called Silver Tears. They're basically just blobs.
Did what's his name make them?
Scalus?
Yeah.
No. I think the Nox made them. Oh, a Dragonkin soldier. That makes sense. Poor job of hitting him, just so I admit. Oh, okay, this is the Dragonkin Soldier Noxtella. Alright. That you can tell because he has wings. The others don't.
That would be fun to have.
Yeah. Time for a dentist appointment.
Yep. You have to wait in line though. There's somebody ahead of you.
Yep.
Are they brothers? No, I mean no, really, because you said the dragon skin. There's 3.
Yeah.
But are they brothers?
No, you're thinking the Godskins.
No.
Not Dragonkins.
Yeah, I am. No,
Oh.
I mean, no, I'm not. I'm not thinking of Godskins. I'm thinking okay.
The
So the guy.
Dragonkin soldiers, if not those guys.
No, so the guy. Okay, the lizard guy.
Yeah.
That we fought.
Yeah.
Okay. And he had wings.
Yes.
And
those are the magma worms, not the.
But didn't one have a name like Bob?
Makar and Theodorix.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they.
So he had to go to the dentist.
Yes.
Or he was already there.
No, wasn't the
Who's the one that Mesmer already knocked out all of his teeth?
That was the tree spirit.
Tree spirit. Okay. Mesmer, I'm getting your patient all mixed up. I'd be a good hygienist for him. No, you haven't already seen him. But he has no teeth.
Yeah, I don't know why he's here.
You can sledgehammer his mouth again.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, so these guys were the dragon skin soldiers.
No, the Dragonkin.
The dragonkin.
Yeah.
Soldiers, and there's a few of them.
Yeah, I think they were made to try to be dragons. Like, people were trying to artificially make dragons, and so they made those. Hey. We don't have a fire weapon this time, which is a bit of a problem for us. Oh. Maybe not, because we're actually doing good damage with this one. think this guy also has anger issues. Yeah.
A little bit.
Not as badly as some people we've seen.
Yeah.
But still.
The moth has been working with him.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh no. Oh dear. I'm not doing very well because I seem to have gotten myself trapped on like the edge of the arena, more or less. Also, the moth is successfully poisoning me. Oh, yep, there we go. The moth was not succeeding in that last time, so I'm just doing worse this time, it seems.
What happened to our head?
Our head? I think our head is normal.
No, okay, so it had a pink thing.
Oh, that must mean that, you know how Morgoth also had that indicator
Oh, okay.
when it was like he was focusing on us. That just means they're focusing on us.
Oh yeah, they sure were.
I don't know.
Aw, Christopher.
I do feel sorry for that. I love the music climaxing when it lands on the scorpion. Gnoster, that's what it is. Oh. That was quick. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. I had 4 Estus left, but I died. Whew. Oh, we just got a stone. The starting armament deals fire damage.
Oh good, it's a red one.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely That's definitely one we're going to use. Okay, we start right next to 2 churches. That's excellent. We need churches in our life.
Let's see how it works out for us.
I can be assured it didn't work out well for Queen America.
No, it certainly didn't. Well, hopefully we'll have a little better luck than that.
Yeah. I think it would be hard to have worse luck.
For sure.
Hello. Oh, sorry. I just landed on you. That's my mistake. I'm glad I did not have the spiky shield this time.
I was just gonna mention that I'm feeling better right now not having that spiky shield. Now, who do you think that's supposed to be?
The person?
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be America.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, because is that supposed to be her, like, hanging from the cross? Or her arms are out?
Yeah. That is what it looks like, huh? I wonder why. Is everyone just...
They're happy about that. And,
America was trying to make people worship her, but in reality they started worshiping the fact that she was crucified.
Yeah, I think that's how it went down.
I respect that. I would, if I was
We like
living
these
here,
people now. We should maybe fight them.
if I was living here, I think that's probably something I would be doing too. It's like, thank goodness she is gone.
Praise the Lord.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, he thought he was hiding. He thought he had a good little hiding place there, didn't he?
Probably, yeah. Hello, Godric Knight. Oh dear. Off a good start against you.
Are we in like a Godric domain?
I don't know, but there's a knight of his right here, so I have to assume so.
Ew, gross. Or they're here because they're trying to hide from him. They should have changed their clothes, though.
That's true. Oh, very good. Alright, we just picked up a Smithing Stone 2, which is the rare kind. That's very nice to have.
Oh, yeah.
No Godric soldiers. That's assuming you're actually like hiding from him and not actually his soldiers, which, given the fact that there are several of you around here, I just have to assume you actually are his soldiers.
Hiding.
Or... No, I think these people are actually his soldiers, sadly. If they were hiding, I would feel bad for killing them. So I'm just going to say they're not. Because believe me, I would also hide from him if he was my boss.
And what were they doing to that person?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so maybe this is Godric's place in his soldiers. They're prepping him for Godric.
Yeah. Yeah, that would seem right. Okay, where's the circle? Okay, it's to the south. jumping time. I did not need to jump, I just felt like it.
But you went up.
Yeah, very high up.
I've had dreams where I've gone really high up. Like super high up.
Are you scared
Like,
of them?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Because I look down.
Mm.
Have you ever had like height dreams?
Possibly? I'm not sure. Can't think of any off the top of my head. I know I've had scary dreams.
I know you've had scary dreams. I know you've had some wild dreams.
Yes, many of those. Okay, that would be nice, as would that, as would that. We're still at level 1. We have a really good, not even a really good weapon. We have a good weapon. Right, I guess that means it's Crucible Night time. There are no Crucible Nights. And I'm sad.
But other people are still hanging around.
Yep, that's how you know it's a Godric place.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
No, because they had all their body parts.
Yeah. Also, it just happens everywhere. It's not just Godric. Oh, these are some more Godric soldiers. So this is definitely all Godric related. I'm going to assume that means we're fighting Godric first, then.
Crap.
No, Godric, not the rats.
The rats would be better.
True. I like the rats.
King rat?
Yeah.
Ew, what about the rat in, not the Giving Tree, the Giver? And where they, for torture?
No, that was 1984.
1984.
Yeah.
I still think about that sometimes.
Yeah, Dad and I just mentioned that the other day, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so disturbing that it just will forever, like, stick in your brain.
Yeah. I've heard of some real-life torture methods that I don't want to talk about, because I am also disturbed by them. But people are just awful.
Oh, seriously,
Just
I mean, like, how do they... Even if they thought it up, you know, like, oh, you know what I'd love to do is just tear out your... But to really think about doing it in a machine that could, like, give you different things?
To be fair, I would argue maybe we're not much better considering we thought up Mesmer and his dentistry.
Yeah.
So we have thought up some pretty cruel ideas.
Well, it's different.
I will give you that.
When you really have to start worrying is when I go open up a dentistry office.
Yes, that is scary. I'll give you that image of Gollum, don't worry.
Oh, look, the dentist across the hall from me, and then I start taking in their patients. Oh no, it's right in here. Oh my gosh, this guy did that. It was a while back. It was a few weeks ago. He works in the event planning place, which is next door to the dentist's office. And it was a holiday weekend, and like the dentist's office was closed, but both him and I were there, and he was just in a goofy mood. And this woman opened his office door looking for him, and he said, no, but I am giving, no, I'm not them, but I am giving discounts on that today. To get the teeth cleaned. And she just looked at him like, what? And she just like didn't say a word and closed the door and left.
That reminds me, did I ever tell you about that one time in my literature class a couple semesters ago? I probably did. Basically, my professor was explaining the guidelines for the paper, and she was going over the different prompts that we could write it on. and she basically it was like the different themes that we could use, and she said right as she was talking, a guy was opening the door. Like it was the wrong classroom, but he opened the door as she was talking, and she said, "Number 4, grief and death," and then he just had a look on his face. I went, and then closed the door.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, could not have been more perfect. Yeah.
And you know, the first thing he thought, I'm glad I'm not in that class.
Yeah. He looked so like scared or disturbed, or I'm not even sure what emotion it was.
Both.
Yeah, probably both. But yeah, it was so funny. just the perfect timing
yeah.
and the perfect reaction.
Did she laugh?
No, she was trying. It was the end of class, so she was trying desperately like to get through everything. I was trying my darndest not to laugh, but I think I let out a few cackles.
That is good.
Yeah. Okay, we're in the water again. So we'll see if it's the Smelter Demon or if it's Godric or who it'll be. We're level 5 and have an upgraded weapon, which I would say is better than most times we make it this far.
Good.
We also have a bow, and it seems to be a pretty good bow, which will probably be useful.
Which means we'll probably get Godric.
Alright. Yeah, because we have a bow this time.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. Now, the one thing we are lacking is a great shield. That's the one thing. Other than that, we're basically all set. But we need a good shield.
Oh, yeah. I'm big on that.
Me too. In fact, I would go so far as to say it's the most important element. I wonder who's over this location. Trash bag? No. Oh, there's the
Calling him a trash bag.
I mean, he's a living trash bag. What am I supposed to call him?
He takes great offense to that.
No, those are always called the trash bag enemies in this house. Also, there's this guy, the ancestor spirit.
Yeah.
So he's in the lobby.
Well,
this time.
hello.
Hello. Now I'm going to take a sip of water again. It seems every time I take a sip of water, someone attacks me from behind.
I'm gonna take a sip of water too. So we're playing that dangerous.
That we are.
So far, so good. That's not a sip.
I will concede that was more than a sip. But I've been thirsty because of the other times that people have attacked me from behind where I haven't been able to get any drink. So that's why. Okay, Smelter Demon again. Because these are the Smelter Demon people.
So how's the bow gonna work on Smelter Demon?
Well, I hope.
Huh. We'll see.
Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. That was poorly played on my part. What certainly is good on this person. The watch cat.
It's a dog.
Yep. The undoggest dog.
It's a turtle.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That actually makes sense now. It's all coming together.
Sorry, turtle.
Yep. That was not for you.
Well, Lark should have had you guys play this.
Actually, legitimately, I bet I could learn the trumpet part for this. Now, I don't think it's on the internet, but it's a lot easier to learn or like to play a trumpet by ear and figure out the song that way than it is to do the same with the piano. Just because with the piano you have chords and everything, with the trumpet you can only play one note at a time, and it just depends how you play that note. And with songs, it's much easier to tell, like, oh yeah, that's how they're playing the note because I can hear it.
I
It's a good idea. I'm going to do that sometime. I don't know if later today because I need to actually find the trumpet and stuff.
It's under the table upstairs, under the desk upstairs.
But I also have to do it at a point where everyone is awake in this house, and that's kind of hard to do.
It is. Different
Schedules, yeah.
schedules, yeah. Now, is it important, like, when was the last time your trumpet was cleaned? You probably have to clean it before you play it again, right?
A couple semesters ago. I actually did a presentation in one of my classes on how to clean the trumpet. In my speech class, like the public speaking one, I did a speech about how to clean the trumpet.
What did you get?
I got an A in that class. I don't remember what I got on each speech. I'm pretty sure I got an A on each one.
So you know I did a speech on how to properly eat a breakfast bar.
You did?
I got it.
Nice.
My girlfriend and I did it together, and we demonstrated in class how to eat the breakfast bar.
That's actually pretty cool.
Without getting chocolate on your teeth.
Honestly, that is a nice thing to do a speech on. I like it.
Well, Dad makes fun of me for that.
I don't think you should.
Yeah. We thought it was a good idea.
Let's see, my 4 speeches in that class, I think there were only 4. They were just the introduction, the trumpet cleaning. I did one on the concept of a third space, which is a formidable great enemy located.
At the third space?
Yes. Oracle envoys. That's not a formidable great enemy. That's just the ancestor spirit right there. Oh yeah, the concept of the third space, which is basically like outside of home and the workplace. It's like a place where you can hang out, essentially. And I was basically doing my presentation on the fact that increasingly that concept is not really present as much in our culture. But I was also going into like the benefits that it has to have a place where you can do stuff outside of home and the workplace. And there's also just the fact that the workplace and home are becoming intertwined when a lot of people are working from their house increasingly. So yeah, it's an important idea to know about. Historically, things like libraries, coffee houses, and other such places have filled that role.
Church?
Yes, church is one, but I would say it's still very present. The church is.
You know what used to be a big one, and I don't think it is anymore, or it could just be where we live, because the demographics of the neighborhood have changed as far as it's older now.
Yeah.
Not as many young kids. But the park.
Yeah.
The park was always where, and the moms would go
Yeah.
and do their, yakking
Yeah.
while the kids played.
I would hazard a guess that still is a thing.
Just depending on where you live.
Yeah.
You don't see it at our parks here.
No. Yeah, I think it
Coffee
is
houses are still big.
not the way that they used to be. Back in like the 1700s, coffee houses were actually like way more significant than you would think, in that they were basically the seat of democracy as a whole. Like democracy itself basically came from coffee houses.
Well, and pubs. In Ireland, it would be pubs.
Well, Ireland wasn't the seat of democracy, so...
No, but that's because they were in the pubs.
That's true.
They would have been. They were trying.
But, basically, because people were allowed to speak openly there, they would have open political and philosophical debates, which would allow people to, speak without fear of having, the English spies on them.
Yeah.
And so effectively, yeah, it was shockingly very important for democracy existing, just generally. So yeah, that's a neat history lesson.
Yeah,
And then the final one? No.
I thought we weren't going to do my history today.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, we're not doing your modern day stuff today. Just a little history. I did one, like the impromptu speech was based on, it was based on a quote. I believe it was a quote from Babe Ruth. Basically, how it worked is that I would be given either a concept, like I was given 4 things, concepts and words. I chose to have like 3 concepts and 1 quote. And I just had to make a speech off of it, at the moment.
Oh, that would be hard.
Yeah, but I got a quote from Babe Ruth, and it was basically you never. I think it was Babe Ruth, and I think the quote was something like, "You never fail so long as you keep trying." And then I argued, my speech was basically arguing why that quote applies to everyone's life. So yeah, that was
How long would the speech have to be? The impromptu.
That
3
was
minutes?
That was 3 minutes. Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah, it was not. I would not say it was the easiest speech, but it was a good speech. I feel like it was a successful speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, these people are more what animal people in Elden Ring look like, with messed up faces and bodies and stuff. Not like the bird. I don't trust him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's just fine.
Yeah, that's the issue. Why is he fine?
Because he takes care of himself.
You know who else takes care of himself? Tannin.
Well, Yeah, but she's not fine, and see,
Exactly my point.
Well, no, but that probably has a lot to do with being a vegetarian, and the bird isn't a vegetarian.
I don't know. Have you ever seen him eat anything? I haven't.
Well, he's shy about it. I mean, he doesn't want to rip the body open while people are watching.
The human body?
No, it's like rabbits and stuff. So you don't see a lot of rabbits because that's what he eats.
If he were to eat a bird, would it be cannibalism? Or would it be cannibalism if you were to eat a bird, or would it be cannibalism if you were to eat a person?
In his case, it'd be cannibalism if he ate a bird. But no, not really, because birds eat other birds.
True.
So it just depends.
Are birds cannibals? I would argue yes.
Well, so we've seen birds eat other birds out here.
Yeah.
But the bird eating the other bird wasn't a meat-eating kind of bird. Well, worms.
Okay, so it was like an owl eating some other type of bird or something like that.
Is different than...
An owl eating another type of owl.
Exactly. That's cannibalistic.
Okay.
That's like in the wild, like if a panther ate
cheetah or something.
Cheetah, yeah, that would be.
Not.
Although there's the cat breed, and they're different breeds of cat, it'd still be. I would consider it kind of cannibalistic. Now you take hyenas; they'll eat anything.
Yeah.
So they're cannibalistic. Although I don't know if they'll eat each other.
I don't think so.
They'll kill each other.
I know that hyenas and wild dogs, like African wild dogs, I know can fight each other. And so they're different types of dogs, like dog species. And so I would argue they're close enough.
Do they eat each other?
Probably.
They're hungry enough. I think out in the wild, if you're hungry enough, you're going to want to eat anything.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm saying he's more of a bird because of his face. Do you go more with the body or more with the face?
I don't know. That's why I asked the question to you, not instead of answering it myself.
So like if there was a dragon with a human body, I'd still call it a dragon.
That makes sense. Because frankly, I feel like it's not a human if it has a non-human head.
Right.
That being said, I wonder if like the animals would like like another dragon were to say like Bale would be like, heck no, we're not taking that. That thing, you see its body, like it barely even has wings. I wonder if it would, maybe it would just count as cannibalism both ways. Like regardless of like
whether top or bottom.
Yeah, like if you have part one way, then it's cannibalism if you eat that thing. I think that's the safest route.
This isn't the safest route.
No, it certainly is not. These people are afflicted by the frenzied flame. Not to mention rather rude. I say as I light them on fire, maybe I might want to talk.
Well, you were helping him.
True. Put this shield. Fire lamps, that seems like it would be really useful. I'm holding out hope for, okay, here's a great shield. I'm just replacing the other one.
Be careful.
Hello, mister.
Oh.
Bye.
He wants to play. Oh, but we can't play right now.
Yeah, he's a roughhouser, that one.
Yeah, he is.
Also, it's like spiky shield again. It's back. Yay.
Oh, don't do that.
I apologize, but it's fun.
It's all fun and games until you get a bunch of steel poles in your skin.
I think it would go a lot further than skin.
Yeah, they go out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not talk about that though.
No, I was just
Because
thinking, like, then to try to pull it out.
Fortunately, we
be
won't
a
have
mess.
to. That's the kind of mess
You know,
that
and
likes.
I don't want to have to wash the sword. Or
Yeah.
not the sword, I mean the shield.
Yeah, can you imagine trying to run a rag across it? The rag would be.
I would be ticked off at you. Like, I have to clean this again and quit bleeding all over the place. You're making
This
a
reminds
mess.
me of something. I wonder what. It's almost like this has happened before. Yes, this is a... We still have a little bit of time as the fire is encroaching on us.
Have I asked this before? Why don't they have heads?
Oh, those people specifically, it's an interesting story. So the Headless Knights are the Knights of Godwyn. Godwyn being Queen Merica and Godfrey's first child. Probably first. And when Godwyn was killed by Ronnie's assassins in the Night of Black Knives, effectively his knights were mostly, mostly... They weren't there at the time, but they no longer had someone to follow. Some of them followed Commander Neil. Some of them beheaded themselves to follow Godwyn into death. And so, basically, those Headless Knights are his knights that beheaded themselves, effectively.
How do you behead yourself?
I guess you just have your weapon right here, and then you just...
You wouldn't be able to. You would have to have a friend do it, and then a friend do that friend, and then somebody's gonna be left standing. And somebody's gonna be like, "That's okay, I'm not following."
No, look at this weapon though. You see how you like swing it.
Yeah.
I bet if you were to like take it and then like raise it above your head and then swing it around like this, you would like cut your head clean off.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what would happen.
Well, we won't try. I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah. I'll just assume that Godwyn's knights knew what they were doing when they were killing themselves.
Or didn't know what they were doing because...
Also a possibility.
Yeah, I mean...
In all fairness, like they did successfully manage to stay alive as ghosts after death, which was their intent, so that they could like keep guarding Godwyn's his stuff, I guess, after he died. And they did succeed in that because like they're still around. They're just ghosts. And
So he was greatly loved.
Oh, God! Everyone loved Godwyn.
Except for Ronnie.
Yeah, because everyone hates Ronnie. Except for a worryingly large number of people. Like really.
Yeah, that follow her. Oh, I think they just are scared. They don't know where else to turn, and she's feeding them, and if I try to escape, she's gonna kill me.
I was thinking at first, like, when I first mentioned it, like, how ridiculous it is that a lot of people trust Ronnie. But then I remember, I am the same guy who said that Man Smither is a dentist. So maybe I'm not.
But he is.
He is. We know that.
Yeah.
But
So why? No. Why? So. Yeah, no.
That's you give me a fair point. Now, why do you think Gnoster, Maris, and Gladius are, like, Lords of Night? Because to me, it feels like it doesn't really make sense.
No. No, and you got me. I have no idea.
You would think that, like, Lords of Night would all be either people or highly intelligent, like a dragon, you know? But it feels like Gladius, Maris, and Gnoster are all just pretty normal animals. Like, I say normal.
No, but I know what you mean.
Yeah,
no.
As normal as you can get for, like, a main boss fight.
Right, all of them not what we were expecting.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Gladius. That fits more into kind of what I'm used to.
Gladius makes sense as, like, an enemy. Maybe not a Nightlord, because you would think the Nightlords would be more, like, you know, intentional behind what they're doing. But at least it does, like, make sense that he would be aligned with them.
But definitely not, really definitely not the others.
No. Like, I would have believed that Maris was, like, because they do like throwing surprises at you. I just believed at first that Maris just was that surprise, and that, like, she was the one special Nightlord, you know? Like, in that way. But seemingly, considering Gnoster's existence, they both are way more peaceful than you would think.
Yeah,
peaceful looking.
So, question for you. So, I know we did it out of order. What do you make of the fact that so far, both times when we've seen Maris today, her surroundings and her bubble have grown and become nicer. And when we see her at the end, it's desolate, just sand and lonely.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure, considering Maris is the only person we've seen show up outside of it so far, and the only one that we've actually beaten, I'm going to assume that it is because we actually did already beat her.
Well, no, so, we beat the...
We beat Gladius,
yeah.
But I don't know, maybe he's just considered special because he's the first one. Maybe he's going to be brought back somewhere else or something. Let me test this out. Okay, I can poke with the lance from behind the shield. That's awesome. We love that. Okay, excellent. And we can boost the shield as well. And I guess I will do that. Yeah, probably more in the bow. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I will buy one of these, and we just barely don't, actually no, we, not just barely, don't have enough for the other stuff, but that is fine. Okay.
Oh, when can we use the watch?
Which one? Oh, yeah, I have no idea. Oh dear, I messed up, wait, how do I do it? There. Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't know. Okay, I'm really messing up. Okay, there. I have the controls. I can operate as a human being. Not good at it, but I can do it.
They have you rattled with your calmness.
They do. I'm not used to this. Oh dear, I'm down already. That's a bad sign. No, please don't poison me. Okay. Oh no. Oh, what on earth? We have a thing crawling out of us. You see that?
With a pink head. See the pink? That's what I was talking about before.
Oh, I did not see that before. I should be focused on them, I guess.
But it goes away. Because by the time I said what happened to her head, you're like, it wasn't normal.
I don't like it.
No, that part is very disturbing. But before, when I saw the pink head, it didn't have the centipede coming out of it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That explains why I didn't see it, I guess.
That is really gross because it's coming out of the head.
Yeah.
Okay, they achieved what I expected them to achieve now. Completely disturbing me.
Yep. No, that's more like it.
There we go.
Took them longer than you expected.
Yeah, but
You
they
did.
surpassed the thing. Oh, don't let it come out of your head again.
I think, okay, now that we've done this a few times, I think I've determined, I thought at first that this was one that I could and should do on my own, but I think I've determined, since the second phase is the rough part, and I don't know what I'm doing, frankly.
We need troops.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, now did you see what just came out of her head?
Yeah.
It's like a spike thing.
Oh.
It already went back in.
Alright.
You know, before her head turned pink again, and I thought maybe I had just seen like a dot, you know, before, because it happened quick and the pink went away as soon as you fell and got back up.
Yeah.
But it's what I was gonna say before that happened. Again, this time as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, you know, it's so much different for the spectator, and not playing it, because I'm like, it doesn't look that hard, you know. And you're like, oh, he got me again. I'm like, well, just get up like this, just get. Because he's not, it's not like the fights where they're dancing around and swinging their swords and all that, when I think, oh man, that's hard, that's that, oh my god, you know.
Yeah.
This one, he just keeps coming straight. But apparently, I'm way off, because it looks so different as a spectator than actually playing it.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't know how to play these games, because then I could get one that you've never played before.
Oh, yeah.
And do it. You can be like, yeah, Mom, that's easy. And then you can say, oh, you try. Like, oh.
Alright, I don't know who our people are this time.
He missed us. Oh, no, he got it.
No, he got it.
That would be bad luck.
Yes.
We know we're doomed when the bird misses us.
Yes, that would
and
be
we go off the
very
cliff.
bad. Yes. I don't know why, but I get a bad vibe from these two people already. Verse and Ashed. Or Ast. I think it's Ast.
Ass.
You can't say that, Mom. Oh. I fell down, I mean.
Ah, you fell on your ass. Meaning like your friend.
Good one. Admittedly, that one surprised me.
So, oh no, they're okay. I got it. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Well, they make short work of these guys, I guess. Alright. I don't know if these people are just sitting there or if they're actually going to fight if they see us. I'm assuming probably the second because nobody is just nice to us, sadly.
That's quite the thing he's got.
Yeah, he has a bunker.
Now, Verse has a totally different kind of outfit.
Yeah.
Well,
I haven't seen before.
yeah. I didn't even know that was an option.
I didn't either, but
I mean, it works for him.
yeah.
I like it.
Me too. Alright. Okay.
It's got a cape, though. No capes.
We have a tiny cape as well.
We have a tiny one, I know. It's a little bit troublesome. Especially when you have that with a spooky shield, but we don't have our spooky shield.
Yes. For better or for worse? I think for worse.
I don't know about that.
Okay, here we go. Oh. There's something on that building. We'll let them choose from that. Alright, we're basically right in the middle of where we need to be. Like a circle. Let's see, there is a church over this way, which I think we should probably try to get to. Oh, there's a guy shooting from up there.
A real big guy.
Yep. I don't know how we're going to get in, but yeah, I don't have anything. I don't know how we're going to get in.
Well, you can jump pretty high.
I can, but not high enough.
Yeah.
Both of them seem to have gotten in somehow. Actually, did they? Yeah, they're in. Oh, they came in through here, under the bridge.
Through the door.
Yeah.
They came in through the door. Oh my gosh.
I never knew that was a possibility. Is that what doors are for?
They're smart.
Yeah, we have.
Good thing they're on our team.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're thinking about us right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a great question.
Well, we're late to the party.
Yep, we certainly are, but we managed to get here at least.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. I do appreciate that.
Can you tell me how to get out?
No, I know how to get out. Don't worry. It's a very simple process, you see. It's called jumping.
Ah! Oh dear, I thought maybe the stairs.
No, of course not. Why would we do that?
Oh, hello, America.
Hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Maybe not goodbye, but you know, bye.
Bye. Good riddance.
Yes, that works. Alright, I don't... Fortunately, these two are the types of people that it seems like they've got it fully covered on their own. They're smart. I believe in their abilities.
I do too. They knew it, like, going in the door and stuff.
Yeah. So, I don't feel bad for leaving them. I know they can do stuff on their own.
But we need them.
Yeah.
For,
We need them. But,
yeah, we need them for the insect, for that fight. So
Don't get me wrong, we do. But up until then, I think I can like go off and do whatever, and they can follow me or choose not to. In this case, it looks like they are following me.
perfect, because
Guy up there.
I mean, I hate to ask them to come along, and then they don't even come to where we need them.
And like, what if they die or something? Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
on the way. Yeah.
Also, I am failing badly at actually doing a good job at walking upstairs. That's...
Stairs aren't your
continuous.
thing.
Seem not, no.
It's alright. Everybody does the stair thing. Wow.
Everyone has their own specialties and their own non-specialties, and it just so happens that mine is not stairs.
You're good on bridges.
That's good.
I think that's more important.
Yeah. Probably. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna start going after this guy, even if that is a little bit dumb of me. So the guy is an even crazier looking weapon now. Oh dear. Why is not down?
It almost looks like one of those old type of anchors.
Oh! Matter of fact, I think that probably is what it is. They are fleeing the scene. I can't say I blame them, because that's probably the right thing to do at this moment. Oh. Mean.
He's like, ha!
Alright, he's just standing over there. I don't need that. Okay. Who do you think it'll be this time? Now that we have some other people with us, do you think it'll be one of the people we've seen before, or do you think it'll actually be someone else?
Someone else. And who is the question?
Maybe... I'm still holding out that Commander Neil would be a sensible one to appear around here. I mean, he basically has the, 3-on-1 thing already kind of made. No, it looks like it'll be an ulcerated tree spirit if this is correct. Oh dear. Good thing bad.
Oh.
Oh man, I didn't think I did grab by that. Alright. Okay. I think we are doing rather well. Nightreign.
he had to do a cameo. A quick appearance.
Right there.
Yeah. There's your wolf.
Yep.
That's a good sign.
That is.
And it's not a stealth back end. We haven't heard any of that.
That's true. Oh. he didn't like
he
that.
He didn't like that.
He brought up,
his back end.
Yeah.
You know why Godric's not showing up again is because we called him good twice.
Yep. That's true. He was so frustrated by that. It just absolutely destroyed him.
It did. He's still...
He's mentally beaten now.
Completely.
Almost feel bad for him.
Nah, don't.
Alright.
Or you could wait and tell him that when you see him. That'll really destroy him.
Okay. Okay, that's a good idea.
Oh. What the heck?
These are worm faces. Remember these guys at all?
I try to block certain things.
Oh, fair.
I'll try really hard to block this now. From all memory. Disgusting. Totally more what I expect from the creator. That's pretty butterfly.
Understandably so. I think I remember, like, that thing about the worm showing up in your head. I think that's something from Blighttown.
No, that has changed everything. I don't want to go back in there. It's okay. I just won't look at that part when it happens.
That's fair. That is it.
And hopefully it doesn't get worse.
A just decision, in my opinion.
No.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good. A 14-8.
Thank goodness. Ugh. Thanks, you guys.
Yes. I don't know where Ast is right now. Rick Astley.
Well, one look at those guys and he took off. I mean, he's a tough guy, but you can only take so much.
That's understandable.
I mean...
Oh, wait a minute. There is a church over this way, which makes me think we should definitely go pick up the Estus flask that's over there.
Oh, yeah. And say a couple prayers.
I almost just fell off. Okay, I did not.
So bridges and cliff jumping, your that's your thing. Before
I
stairs.
hope so. I'm not sure how good I am really on any of those, but thank you.
No, really good.
Thank you.
Actually, you're good on stairs too, but I gotta rip you on something.
Well, you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, we're right on the border. We should be able to make this in time though.
Now, are we seeing him because we're just in a different area, or is it because we have 3 people that new things pop up?
I don't know. I'm assuming just different area on this guy. Because we did see one of these guys earlier. Sorry, we're okay. Here we go, okay. Okay. That's Ortivis's great sword. That's the other Crucible Knight leader. So we have had both of their weapons, which is nice.
You know, like, I wouldn't want to be without a helmet like Burst, but I do like what he's done with his hair.
Better than Nicola?
No, no one can be better than that.
Alright. I'm glad.
But he's got the two ponytails. Not 2 ponytails, but he's got the 2, he has it sectioned.
Got it.
In 2.
I've not been paying attention because I've been busy fighting. Yeah, I see the ponytail. Or like the... Yeah. Whatever you call it.
I don't know if that has a special name.
It probably does. And I just don't know it.
I feel like I should.
Same with a lot of things.
My life.
Oh, fire rings, that's quite good. Now, we have not come across a merchant. Right as I say
Right
that.
there.
Ooh dear, but he does not have the item that lets us survive being knocked down once. Actually, then again, it probably isn't as useful for us as you would think, because we have other people who can help us up when we're down. They might only offer that item when you're playing alone, which would make sense. Hello, sorry. Are they going over to fight the Crucible Knights? I think they are. That's assuming there are Crucible Knights. That was a big explosion.
What did they do?
I don't know. But that part of the wall is gone. Oh. You the one who did that? I think he is. Because because he just caused it to happen again. I'm trying to follow these guys, but once again, I don't know where they are.
So, you know, all this havoc and destruction to this area, right?
Yep.
But the hanging post stays intact.
Of course. That's only fitting. There we go. Okay. Made it in the end.
Yay! Good job.
Thanks. I'm going to guess they're probably both leaving to wherever we need to go. Seems to be like right over here. Oh. Well, let's see who is
They're
shooting
definitely
here.
not newbies.
No. I think that first group we got with Lancelot and Mugshot.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. Yeah, those two seemed probably like they were. And so was I. So maybe that's also influencing my
Yeah, because
my
it was
analysis.
it was the first day.
Yeah.
And not that it's been a lot of days since, but I'm sure some people have just been playing it like nonstop
Hmm.
until their mom calls them away, like Jojo, Jobo.
Yes, the person who left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was something like Jobo.
Yeah. I'm not going to keep track of all of them. I know
it's
Element,
Element?
Lancelot, and Jobo, and that's it. And I think those are the only people we need to know.
Yep.
Really
Element
just
had the
Lancelot.
bow.
Yep.
And Lancelot, cool name.
Yep.
And Jobo, he was good, and he had to leave.
Yeah.
He had to wash up for dinner.
Yeah. Whatever time zone they were in.
One where you have to wash up. It was time to wash up for dinner.
Probably East Coast. It was about like 3 our time, probably 6 their time.
Yep. Yep.
And here we are. Going to be the Dragonkin Soldier again, or do you think it'll be different? I think we'll fight the Magma Worm again.
I think it's gonna be the Dragonfin Soldier.
Alright,
What do you think?
I'll go with that. Oh, these are Lanedale Soldiers, which is a group we have not seen this prelude before. Normally I would think Morgoth, but in this case I'm actually thinking Godfrey.
Oh.
Considering, we'd already seen Morgoth, and his was the Two Omens. Indeed. Draconic Tree Sentinel and 2 Royal Cavalrymen? What? This is new.
Because we have extra people.
Yeah, it's definitely because of that. This I would not have expected. Not at all.
Don't hurt somebody.
I'm going to let the other 2 deal with the Cavalrymen, and I'm going to try to deal with the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Because I am more confident in my ability to deal with the Draconic Tree Sentinel than I think they probably are. No offense to them, but I feel very confident in my Draconic Tree Sentinel abilities. Because I did defeat this guy at level 1. He's doing something new. I'm no longer confident. Oh goodness.
Oh dear.
That was like a... What? That was a Placidusax-like attack.
So, this is like a good example of kind of what I was talking about with this and then the fight that we're going into. See, like, as a specter, I would think this would be like super hard and all that. But probably it's just as, the other one's just as hard, huh?
I would say this one is actually much more difficult than, this one is much less difficult than the one we're going into. Though, in all fairness, I will say that the Draconic Tree Sentinel is maybe a poor example because of that, because again, I have beat him at level 1 in the past, so I am well practiced against him. Also, I don't know if it was just my imagination, but I heard a wolf again. So that's
I didn't hear it.
Is Verse not helping? Wait.
Did he leave? No, he's over there.
I thought Verse was going to help Ast out, but no. Verse literally just was not doing anything for that little bit.
He's like,
He froze.
Yeah, he just, no, well, when they do the team fighting things, doesn't Goverick just kind of go to the, he disappears?
True. Oh yeah, that was it again.
I heard that.
I am definitely, like, not to brag, but I'm definitely being the MVP of this one. Because I've saved everyone like twice.
Nice. Yeah.
Alright, I'm hoping they will
Good
be
job.
good against Gnoster, though. Yes. I think these people, I trust them against Gnoster.
I was say, wow, that Orin guy's cool.
Yes.
Orin kid. Orin
Yes.
the kid.
Yep, that's us. Anything that can be upgraded.
Hold your horses first. We're going.
They're pretty excited for this one.
And now us is saying, slow down, kid. Don't spend all your energy yet. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm out of here. Versus like, I'm out of here. Let's go.
There we go.
Oh, he's not wasting any time. He's totally excited.
Yep.
He's like, I can do it this time.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, he lost his other ponytail thing.
Oh. It got cut off?
Oh. Oh, that's not bad luck.
Hope not. Maybe it is. That feels like it would be. OS just went down. It's not good.
He was far away, too.
Well, in all fairness, we were kind of far away from the action at that moment. But... Oh no, we got poisoned. It's bad.
Uh-oh, pink head.
Yep. Yeah, let's hope it does not come to fruition. There's one thing I just outright do not understand about this fight. It's how I'm supposed to know where the poison is going to be before it happens. Oh, yep, there it is. Didn't see it.
Verse is alright. Ass has it. Pink up verse.
Oh, actually, Ast got rid of ours.
We did?
Yeah. Didn't realize that was possible. He did.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
Very much. Can we help him?
I'm going to assume yes.
Well, we better go help him.
Right now I'm just going to go keep this guy distracted. He's not standing still, so he's not letting me attack him.
Now. Leaves are appearing on the ground, which means it's phase 2. Means you must be landing right there. Okay, they're focused on me then, that seems. Alright, I've gone down now. It's just verse left. Oh, come on, Burst.
Alright, I'm up.
Okay, good. Can't be by itself.
No. Oh no.
Oh no!
This is down too.
Oh no!
Yeah, can you put
Oh no! Get up, get up.
Okay, they're doing their big attack again.
Oh no!
Last, it's up to you to
He got up,
save
he got up.
yours. Yep. He's helping Burst. It looks like, yep, there we go. I don't think we're going to win this. I think we've sustained too much damage for that to be feasible at this point.
Thank you, Burr.
Yeah.
He's not, like, with all those hits, his line isn't even going down very much.
No, it's not. Like, at all.
At all.
Like, 180 damage does practically nothing to him. The line doesn't even move. I actually think it's a lot more feasible for us to beat it on our own than it is to beat it with other people. Simply because, we're taking so much more damage. Or we're dealing so much less damage, rather.
You think you'd be dealing more damage.
Okay, we're all down now.
Oh no.
You'd think.
Well, those
darn folks.
those darn little insects.
Yes. Alright, what's your thinking on our timeline?
Probably this is probably a good place to stop it.
Do you want to actually go after these guys again next time, or do you want to go after one of the others now?
I'd say go after one of the others and come back.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Because now I gotta see what the gapeless things. I think it's gonna be the gapeless.
Gaping dragon.
The gaping dragon. But
I think
they proved me so wrong right now.
I think, judging by the appearance, that doesn't look like the gaping dragon, but it does look.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do this actually.
Okay, it doesn't look like the gaping dragon to me, like itself. But I could imagine the gaping dragon would be the thing guarding it, you know?
Yeah, lucky me.
But then again, it could just be the gaping dragon, but with a different appearance.
How are you faring today, champion? My thanks for your continued help maintaining the
Once
odds.
again, I don't think we were actually
Once we have
helping.
more, I implore you to continue.
I'm pretty sure we've only been hindering.
Well, he still applauds us. That's very nice.
It's very nice of you, but I don't think we deserve it.
He's just a nice guy.
He is. Bird, who I don't trust. What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't, you know
I'm
what?
always ready to fight. I can't believe it. Facing off against the night itself. If such is our fate, we must rise to the task.
And how do you do that? By attacking me?
It wasn't him.
Have you found any traces of Night?
Oh, show her the old pocket watch?
You don't trust her.
No, it's not her I don't trust. It's the recluse. Do we?
I don't want anyone to take it. I don't want them to know we have it.
I think we should show it to her though. If it is hers.
What if she wants it back?
Is that? I'm sorry, but that's the timepiece I misplaced. Could I trouble you to have it back?
I told you.
Give it to her or keep it?
Keep it.
I see. How unfortunate. I cannot force you, but I am patient.
I think we should give it to her.
I
It's
feel
hers.
kind of bad.
Yeah.
Have you Won't you
Oh. That was actually a scene.
Thank you.
It wasn't easy.
I've had quite enough of all the ceremony. Now I'm ready to get my hands dirty.
You're Scottish?
She's your kin.
Oh hey, that's the person from just now. I can tell by the hair.
We'll sway this Nightlord yet.
That was verse.
Yep.
Or I mean,
Yeah, that was
he is
verse.
dressed like verse.
Yeah. The Duchess is now a playable character. Okay. Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready to... I cannot do this proper Scottish
Now you're
accent.
gonna have to, you know, when she comes and joins us, you're gonna
I
have
don't
to.
think this is very fitting for her, but I can try my best.
I hope she appreciates the fact that that was really hard to give her back her watch.
I think so. The executor makes bold strokes with his brush. He's painting the Erd tree, it looks like. Okay, goodbye. I won't go into the water this time, don't worry. Oh, wait a minute. We still have our pocket watch in our possession. We still have it.
How do we still have it if we gave it to her?
I don't know, maybe she's just, maybe it's communist. Maybe we just all own each other's stuff.
Okay, I'll
go
share
with
that.
it. Alright,
Alright, I'm good with that.
me too.